everyone, long time no see. Today we're going to be doing a DIY of your own grappling dummy at home. I got a couple items that you can use if you have it at home. You should be able to do it. A couple things you're going to need. Okay, your gi, okay, top and bottom. Okay, another one you're going to need here, pillow. Okay, just an old pillow that you don't care about. I'm sure you have something or something like it, like a stuffy or whatever. This is good for like if you don't have a grappling dummy at home. We can't all have Frank here. I ordered a bunch of dummies for you guys to train here with, if you'd like. We're also going to need a backpack. Okay, so a backpack, that's going to be your kind of your torso kind of thing. Also, you're going to need 2 longer towels. Old towels you don't care about, something whatever's in the house. Maybe even something you can reuse. If your kid's doing this, ask your parents what you can or cannot use, okay? So we're gonna use 2 longer, like beach style towels. That's gonna be our legs. And then we got 2 other towels. That's gonna be our arms, okay? And then we're gonna wrap it up with some tape. Like I usually like using painter's tape because it doesn't leave like a residue behind. So we're gonna try to go with that, okay? So first off, what we're going to go with, is your backpack. So grab your backpack first, okay? Make sure it's empty and has stuff. We're going to grab our pillow, okay? We're just going to shove it right in there, okay? And I'll probably speed up the footage so it's not so boring. You guys can actually do this at home fairly quick, okay? Here we go. If it's a bigger backpack, you can probably use 2 pillows. This one I could probably stuff 2, but I'm just going to do it quick just so you guys have the idea at home. Close up any zippers or buttons or anything like that, okay? And then what we're gonna do, we're gonna flip it so it's kind of like the back part of it is gonna be on the ground, okay? And then we have our shoulder straps right here. What we're gonna do next, okay? We're just gonna put this off to the side for a sec. We're gonna go ahead and grab our smaller towels, okay? The small ones. We're gonna layer it out, lay it out, okay? Nice big towel, okay? Spread it out on the floor. Just like that, okay? Nice and flat, okay? Then we get the second towel with the 2, okay? We're gonna throw that right over top, okay? Right over top. Get the backpack filled. We're gonna grab one of our normal towels here, normal size towel. We're gonna lay it flat, just like that, okay? Secondary towel is gonna go right on top. Got this lovely blue one, teal, whatever color. Okay, lay that as best you can. Try to match up the corners. It's best if they're both the same size. Okay, now what we're gonna do, once it's nice and flat, we're gonna roll it. See how I grab an edge like that? Okay, I'm gonna tightly roll this sucker as tight as I can. Okay, and then we'll probably speed up the footage again. You don't have to wait for this, okay? Get it as tight as you can. No big deal. So you get this kind of long rolling sausage. Okay? Long rolling sausage bar, so it kind of looks like that. Now, backpack goes down, straps are up. I'm gonna feed this little sausage thing. Before I feed it through, I have my painter's tape. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a little bit of it, and I'm kind of just gonna do around the end, and basically finish her up. Got the painter's tape. I'm gonna take this and put it right around, kind of like the edge here, okay? 2 or 3 turns around this. Cut it. I like to go throw one right down the middle, keeping it all kind of together. Very simple. And then another one on the other end, okay? That. So you kind of look like this kind of 3-part sausage thing, okay? Now, it's gonna go through the top of these backpack shoulder straps, okay? Just like that. See how that looks, okay? Step 2, we're gonna do the legs then. So, leg part. So what we're gonna do now, fold out my towel, nice and long, the beach towel, the longer ones. Then I'm gonna grab the other one. Same as the arms. I'm just gonna go like this, throw it over top, nice and flat, and match up the corners as best you can, okay? Nice, flat, okay? And we're gonna do the same thing, okay? We're just gonna roll that sucker, okay? Just like that. Slowly just kind of rolling the whole thing at one time. The long one's a little bit harder to do because it's longer. For the kids, just ask your parents or whoever's taking care of you, okay? Get them to do it for you. not like just like me. I'm doing kind of a poor job of this. But anyway, you got your nice little sausage thing, and painter's tape it again, okay? If you don't have painter's tape, you can use anything really, especially if you don't really care about these towels. You know what I mean? You can throw whatever. I just like using the painter's tape because it doesn't really leave that much junk behind as far as goo, the tape goo. Okay, just right down the middle, flip, off to the edge, okay? And the reason why I do this is because it just lasts a little bit longer, then so it doesn't fall apart too much of the grappling dummy. I mean, this isn't like 100% solution versus like a grappling dummy you could buy. I mean, you can go on Amazon, you can find some cheap ones in there. Something like 5 foot would be the best. Okay, so next up, we got our backpack with our arms, okay? So now we're gonna throw them into the leg part, okay? So keep the arms high, legs are gonna go in nice and low, right through here. Okay, perfect. So now we have 2 arms, 2 legs, okay? Now we have these shoulder straps. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna tighten these suckers up as much as you can, okay? Tight, all the way down. Okay, now we got arms and legs. We're gonna cut the video because we start throwing on pants, jacket, okay? Pants first, okay? Now when you're putting the pants on, make sure, obviously you get it in the legs, but you're gonna wanna tie the waist just above the legs. Okay, so here we are. Just finished putting on the legs. Okay, now look like that. Make sure you tie it up nice and tight. Okay. I have a little secret for you guys. So as I put the drawstrings through, okay, obviously you put them in through like normal. This is what I like to do. So tying it up, I do this to myself too. Tying it up, I just like crisscross it, just like that, normal. Now I'll take one of the sides and I'll go back through one of the loops. And I go back through and then do it again. So tighten it up, make a loop just like that. Down it goes, and then you can do whatever traditional weight tie it off or lock it off. I like a bunny ear situation. And I do it like twice. Done that part. Now we're gonna move on to the top. All right. Okay. We just finished putting our gi top on. Got the arms through, and this is kind of what she looks like. Okay. This is an A1 gi. Depending on the size of your gi, you might have to go with bigger towels, and you could even use like a towel wrapped around a pool or something like that to make it. The nice thing for the kids though is because you're using a backpack, you got a nice little handle here. You can throw it on the door handle, use it for later, hang it up like a coat, so it's not in the way all the time. But basically you got your legs and arms, okay? Torso's nice and thick. We can hit up some neon bellies. We can start working arm bars. Okay, stuff that will help you out at home, especially if in these times we don't get to train as much as we'd like, and this can help you out. I mean, it's DIY, costs basically nothing, but if you want to go with that route, you can do that too. You know, they're not that expensive. I mean, you can get a good one, like a really good one for like 150, 200 bucks or more, but you can also get cheap ones, and they're just as good, But if you don't want to spend any time, go ahead, start practice. The only thing is, there's no head with this one, okay? But if you had a stuffy or something like that, like a big teddy bear, feel free to stick them in the top, zip them up, and you can start working some chokes or whatever. But at least this way, you got arm bars, knee bars, no wrist locks, obviously. But I hope that works for you guys. Feel free to shoot me any questions about it, and I can help you out. I'm gonna have some grappling dummies here for you guys to use later on in this week. And hopefully it comes in right away, and then we can start training. Don't worry about that too. It's only for the next 2 weeks, and then hopefully we're back to normal. Other than that, come train. All right.